Success, including the creation of wealth, has always been considered a process that requires hard work. It's often considered to be at the expense of others. After all, we all know the saying, no pain, no gain. But what if I tell you it doesn't need to be like this? That you really don't have to feel overworked or overwhelmed to achieve the success that you want in life, no matter what you define success as. Wouldn't you like to know how you can make your dreams come true and live a balanced life at the same time? With the knowledge and practice of universal laws, we begin to put ourselves in harmony with nature, and we begin to understand how we co-create our lives in every moment, how we can create with carefreeness, with joy, with love, with peace. But what does success mean? In his book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, Dr. Deepak Chopra defines success as more than just material abundance. He defines it as the continued expansion of happiness, the progressive realization of worthy goals. In other words, it's the ability to fulfill all our dreams and desires with effortless ease. Success includes good health, energy and enthusiasm for life, fulfilling relationships, creative freedom, emotional and psychological stability, a sense of well-being, peace of mind. True success can be seen as the experience of the miraculous, not occasionally, but all of the time, something that we all desire. Now we need to understand what it means, what the word law means, because we're talking about natural laws. Now, law is exactly that. It happens. It is a definite. It's a given, whether we are conscious of it or not. In other words, these laws are working in our lives, whether we are using it to our advantage or not. So in becoming more conscious in our understanding of these laws, we begin to harness its power to achieve the success we want, however we may define it. So I guess the question is, what are these laws and where do they come from, or where did they come from? Now there's this universal mind that choreographs everything that's happening in billions of galaxies. It choreographs it with elegant precision, unfaltering intelligence. Its intelligence is ultimate and supreme. It permeates every fiber of existence, the source of everything, from the smallest to the largest, from the atom to the cosmos. Everything that is alive is an expression of this intelligence. And this intelligence operates through these 7 spiritual laws of success. These laws are the principles that nature uses to create everything in material existence, everything we can see, hear, smell, taste, or touch. So everything we have this sensory perception and experience of. Now, to understand this, we have to understand the basic nature of reality. And science, in recent studies, have clearly explained to us now that everything, all matter, from the smallest to the biggest, consists of energy particles that are vibrating at a certain speed and frequency. Everything is just energy. So we live in this vibrational universe, and all of creation, everything that exists in the physical world, everything that we can see and perceive with our senses, is the result of the unseen or the unmanifest, this field of energy, the unified field as it's called, transforming itself into what is seen or manifest. So everything we can see comes from that which is unseen. So let's look at this. There's a source of creation, a process of creation, and then the object, that which is created. So the source of all creation, and it's called the first creation, is this field of energy that we all live in, that we are part of. Everything is part of it. The process of creation is, in fact, the mind. The mind is where all creation takes place. First creation. The object of creation, or that which is created, is everything that we can observe with our physical senses. And this is called the second creation. So when we understand these laws and apply them in our lives, Anything we want can be created because we begin to understand the principles behind first creation. Because the same laws that nature uses to create a forest or a galaxy or a star, or the human body for that matter, can also bring about the fulfillment of all of our deepest desires. The law of pure potentiality explains that our true nature as vibrational, energetic beings and how we powerfully co-create our reality. The law of giving and receiving and the law of cause and effect connects us with what science explains as the law, Newton's law of attraction. Like attracts like in equal and opposite amounts. The law of least effort gives to us the tools to obtain whatever we desire without needing to suffer under the conditioned belief that all success takes hard work and effort. Now, isn't that a nice one? The law of intention and desire and the law of detachment together forms the final key in how we can create everything that we want. I heard somebody put it so nicely. What you focus on is what you get. Whether it's relationships, wealth, health, happiness, through being very clear in our intention and keeping our focus or our attention on that which we desire, giving gratitude, feeling grateful for it, and then letting go the need to concern ourselves with how it will come about, but begin to increasingly trust our intuition and to make choices guiding us to the way of least resistance. The law of purpose explains that each of us has a unique talent or ability, which we are here to share with humanity. And in doing so, we are actually able to step into the life that we are meant to live. A life of love, happiness, and peace. We step out of that world of competition and into the world of sharing, being who we truly meant to be. The 7 spiritual laws of success are powerful principles that will enable you to attain self-mastery. And over the next 8 weeks, we will look at each of these laws in detail and then combine all of it together and make sure that you are able to apply it in your specific circumstances. We work for an hour to an hour and a half each week, understanding the integral parts of the laws and having discussion, powerful discussion, challenging our conditional beliefs and thinking and making sure that our understanding is clear and that we're able to see how these laws can work for us rather than against us. Because remember, the laws are working, whether we know it consciously or we're consciously using it or not. So what we are trying to do in this program is to become conscious, to begin to witness how we are co-creating our lives and to begin to work with these laws to get that which we want and which we need, is supposed to get out of our lives. So if we begin to put our attention on these laws and practice the steps that we're outlining in this program, what we'll begin to see is that we can manifest everything that we want and that our lives become more and more joyful in every way. So join me for this powerful program in the 7 spiritual laws of success to really understand how we co-create our lives and make it work for you